The lady that was working in the photo shoot, she said, I've not seen a team like this all day, the closeness y'all have, and I guess like a family. And we say that, kind of just saying it like a family, I think everybody says that. But I guess, like today when that lady pointed out, I thought, you know what, I guess we really are like a family for her to point it out. And she was kind of amazed how everybody was like a bunch of brothers.
We talked about it in our camp earlier this year, how we was going to have some highs and we was going to have some lows. But we got to keep that level mindset rolling through this whole deal. You know what I mean? We got a lot of games in front of us. We had a really high on Friday night. We had a really low last night. But the one thing we ain't forgot is that focus, our vision. Keep that vision. Keep rolling forward. Today's another day.
As a team, whether we win or lose, I want us to really think about what we talked about at camp, what our goals are, and keep that keep that forefront and center, because if we do that, whatever the outcome this weekend is, just means that we get to go next weekend and do it all again and do better.
Hey everybody, I'm Craig Hummer. If you watch our telecasts, you've either seen me or you probably hear me, but I'm the play-by-play guy for not just the team series, but the Unleash the Beast. Well, I think the storyline is that year 4 of teams, that it's going to be the most competitive year. I mean, we talk a lot about the Austin Gamblers and the super team that they've assembled, but you could start ticking off a lot of teams. The first one that comes to mind for me is the Carolina Cowboys and the acquisitions they made in the offseason. I think it's going to go down as a steal that they got Clay Guyton on the team now, and might go down as a steal as well that Jess Lockwood decided to sign with them in the offseason. So that to me is the team that's going to, I think, push immediately.
Man, just the grit and effort. We want to show max effort every time we go out there. It's a long, grueling season, and if we can get everybody bought in to give it their best every time they get on the back of a bull, that's going to carry us toward the end of the year.
He can turn it on and turn it off, and it's neat to see the talent this guy has.
Guess what? 264 days since he's been on the back of a competitive bull, and he still knows how to hang on for the bitter end.
Let me show you what I can do.
Clay Guyton took such a shot. Clay Guyton is standing, but as you can see from the medical staff.
Guys, I'm going to go ahead and let you in on what just happened now that he's walking out of this arena. He looked up at his teammates and he said, I didn't let go. Coop, how impressive is this guy?
Really impressive. That's one thing that we love so much about this team. We're all willing to lay it on the line, and Clay G is no exception. He's as tough as they come.
Good job, dog. Way to be tough. Come on, Clay. There's no easy ones in this set.
And against the one, Salgado shows he's the man. Carolina, a perfect 3 for 3. That clinches the game for Carolina. So they already have the win. Smooth over it, the name of the bull.
I like this matchup here.
Carolina rides 4 of 5, and with his 8 seconds aboard, smooth over it. Derek Kolbaba sends the final message that it may indeed be a smooth.
Pretty good rider. Pretty good team. Pretty much kicks some butt. W's everywhere. No. Hey, what do you think? Man, it's awesome. First day, 4 bulls.
Pretty good. Wait, get your more.
There's two things that make me better, and it's being around a group of guys that I've been around throughout my career, like the Derek and Jess, and then the other part of it is the young guys, because they come in here with that fire and really remind me of why I love to ride bulls, and they make me a better bull rider every day. It's, to me, that's what is so special about having the young guys on the team, the Clays, the Ethans. That's why it's special.
Clay Guyton from Cherville, North Carolina. I take a lot of pride in representing my home state. We've got some good bull riders in North Carolina, but there's not a whole bunch of them, and at this level, and to be able to represent them here at the biggest stage in the world, it means the world to me.
One rider that keeps me on the toes, it's changed from year to year. So they all definitely have their different personalities. Since Ethan's bringing his girlfriend around, it's been a little bit easier this year with him. So Clay, I think, is going to be my new project maybe, but I've known Clay since he was a little boy, so that's going to help me out a little bit because we've got a mutual respect for each other.
Get out now.
Second night in a row, Clay Guyton pays with his body.
And even if after last night, if you didn't know how committed Clay Guyton was, watch this. This bull vindicated rares and drops around there, and you can see that second round, he's at the end of his arm, and his rope was tied in so tight, just jerked him down, hit him right between the horns.
And this crowd is finally going to exhale before they show their appreciation once he's able to make his way off the dirt.
I got you, dog. Whatever you got, champ. Several locations and coaches try to get it. We know that he has that talent in there. Does he show it today?
Well, I'm a hostage, as I hinted at. It's not easy for anybody. Certainly not the return that Lockwood wanted, but at least he's back. There it is. Dr. Wynn does just that as he wins this matchup.
Salgado, a guy that has certainly seen his value increase as a part of this team, and he's had some massively huge moments for the Carolina Cowboys, and one of the consistent middle pieces of this squad. You can see the obvious fear on the Davis family's face. Some scary moments here for Carolina.
This is the U.S. Border Patrol pick of the pen. Game over. That buck off clinches the win for Austin.
And want to give a quick update coming from the Carolina locker room, going back to Adriano Salgado and those scary moments when we saw him taken out of the arena on a backboard. I just spoke to their assistant head coach and Robson Palermo, and he told me they did take him back and evaluated. They decided to go ahead and transport him to the hospital to get a CT scan and just make sure everything checks out.
It was bad. Obviously this is part of bull riding. It sucks. But this is part of any sport where you're going to have great days and you're going to have bad days, and this is the highs and lows that we try to keep in the middle. We talked about training camp. Let it go. Obviously,
let the emotion get on you.
Obviously, we
know how they
are.
Highs get too high and the lows get too low.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's it. But just be ready
That's
tomorrow.
done over with. Forget about it.
The last night, I bucked off the bull and in my head, putting my head in the ground, and I feel my legs. I don't feel my legs and my arms. Yeah, I'm going to sport med, and Tandy is talking me a lot, and I'm going for the MRI and all this stuff. Right now, that's good. I'm better than last night, and I take care this weekend. I'll be better, and let's go the loot.
keep that vision. Just keep rolling forward. Today's another day. And I'm going to tell you another thing. On Sundays, y'all always remember I told y'all this. On Sundays, them teams that step it up on Sunday. It's easy to be lazy on a Sunday. You know what I mean? Things are a little more laid back. Things are a little more. It's them guys that can dig a little deeper come Sunday. Win them gold buckles on Sunday. You know what I'm talking about? Them guys that had to, how many times did that far? That Sunday perf. Back in the old days, even in the PBR, you know what I mean? Them Sunday days is the guys that can dig a little deeper, pull it out of them on a Sunday.
Yes, Cowboys.
I think the biggest difference for Carolina this year, at the beginning of the season at least, so we're gonna all learn by October whether that's true, is a new level of awareness. You know, look, I said it in an answer to a different question. Carolina's got a chip on its shoulder now. Carolina's been talked about numerous years as the team to beat. Last season, they were the team to beat for 2/3 of the year, getting passed at the very end by Kansas City. So whether it's Cooper, whether it's Derek, whether it's new acquisition, Clay Guyton.
Work out fly.
He thinks about everything, and he knows that he sets the tempo for his Carolina Cowboys.
That is why he starts him off. Cooper Davis just went top shelf aboard High Caliber.
You know, the list goes on and on. They have the veterans that are now going to use the experience of the past to apply to their motivation for this season.
Total control. And we have known for years that both brothers not just ride, but ride extremely well. That's what you call follow through. What Robson wants, Robson gets. Another score for Carolina.
I saw that fire in his eyes last night. I could not put him in the lineup today.
Chico brought it. Without question, a great one from Hart Cattle Company. Runs his record to 16-0. Compliments of taking care of a two-time world champ. Bull power here is legendary. Dalen Swearingen is a world champion. Today, he's the game-clinching rider. Carolina can't be beat, and they go 2-1 on the weekend.
Tiffany, you're obviously the #1 fan of the Carolina Cowboys, screaming and hollering, even corrections. I guess you watched Jerome Davis ride for the world title. What's it like watching the whole team ride together?
Oh, I don't know how much longer my heart can take it or my voice cord. I love these boys. I love this whole sport. I love all these men here. I'm just blessed to be a part of it. And if I can yell a bit, that's a little bit of my part.
Swaying the judges. The ticket beside you is going to be more expensive to sit beside Tiffany Davis, I tell you that. Congrats, Cowboys.
You know, we're talking about the highs and lows. One of the hardest things to do as a bull rider when you get slammed on your head and come back the next day with that confidence and come back with it. This whole team thing, it times that by 10. And I felt like y'all did. Coop, I can't brag on you enough, champ, right out of the gate. There was a lot of second, third effort went in there. That bull had him shut loose and Coop just kept coming.